And the other part of that was, and as you were there, our great belief was that we were going to have to separate the children. You know, it was really dangerous to have... now, I've been the head of an R-12 school before, and we did separate the little kids from the big kids. Everyone's always scared about the little kids and the big kids, and there'll be terrible things happen. On the first day we got to the new site, everybody was walking around and mingling, and I went, oh, well, okay, we've got a few traffic cones out in the middle of the village green, which is the oval that's in the middle of our school, and that's separating the big kids. They don't run over the little kids, but everybody else was just mingling perfectly fine. And in the 27, we've never separated the kids. The only thing we've done now is the big kids asked, could they please have an area that they could just go to where the little kids didn't come up to them and say, can you be my best friend, or would you marry me, or many other things. So what it does is it shows that school's not an arbitrary thing. Like, we don't have harassment of our beginning secondary kids by the upper secondary kids because they're not the youngest in the school. No one is the youngest in the school. The youngest in the school are the children in care. And there is a sense of community. So we see brothers and sisters having lunch together. We see brothers and sisters fighting each other as they would at home. We see kids mixing from different age groups, but we also see them, you know, we do the stuff about being appropriate. So the colours are really significant. They've given a sense of identity. And while Dean would say he has the glorious job of being Director of Learning Innovation, right now he's also head of the primary years because we've moved someone else into a training position. But the heads of the scub schools have done an enormous job too in making the place run every day and making sure that we have a curriculum that goes from kindergarten through to senior secondary.
Yeah, and absolutely. I mean, the joy for me in visiting the place was to see that consistency in the approach to learning right throughout. Listen, it's about, I could talk for days for you two. It's been a joy, and it's just made me feel really homesick when I come back. You know? And I look forward to seeing you again, not so long from now. But thanks for being up. I know it's getting late now. It's getting darker outside, and the dingoes will be walking around the car park. You know? So thanks for being here, and thanks for lots of folk here have been making notes and listening to what you've been saying. So we've touched a little corner of South Avenue, we've touched a big corner of the world as well. So thanks for all that, and thanks for your time. Just lovely to see you both again. Bye now.
Bye, Stephen. Thank you.
Thanks.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Sit.